What's up guys, BLC here, and this is another tutorial on Adobe After Effects. And yeah, today I'm going to show you how to do automatic bumps. By bumps I mean the video bumping and how to make it look good. So, yep. And just going to import my song and just show some random song I kind of like. And that has a good bass line. So hip hop is normally the way to go if you're looking for a good bass. I would just say we're gonna take like this part here because it looks pretty isolated. Just gonna listen to it really quick.
Bullshit, come on for that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that hop is back. I got my new rag on.
Yeah, so we have our bass drum bumping here. And what I want to do is I'm gonna look for something that I can make bump. Hold on. Kind of messed up my whole setup here because I plugged in my external hard drive into the wrong port. So I gotta find everything like let's see. Alright. So we have this here. I didn't render out the clip in here yet, but there's a clip in this gameplay at 4:35. So, god damn it, we gotta find it. I'm sorry for this. For 50. Alright. We get to 4:45. There should be a clip waiting for us. Starts right here. Just pretty nice. Alright. Fuck. I'm always doing that. I always forget I can't clip them out like I'm used to doing. Which is string shift and D, by the way. Let's just see. Edit, obviously. Cut. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Control Shift D, split like this. There you go. Delete the first one. Drag this back up here. God damn, what was on the fucking part? Alright, there. I think that's it. Over here. Let's go to the end of the clip. Around here. Yeah, just start there. Okay. Fuck. Alright, did it again. Sorry for that. Put layers, delete that shit. There you go. Alright. So we got a clip here. It's just a triple headshot feed. It's like a all pro here. To another headshot right here. And it should have been my first quad headshot feed. If I didn't get bullshit about the game, because obviously this is a headshot, but it didn't count. So yeah, fuck my game. But this is not about the gameplay, so yeah. So we have our song here, and we want to make our video bump to the beat of the bass drum. And how we're gonna do this is, first of all, you go to your song, and you're gonna duplicate it. You can delete it later, so it doesn't matter. But well, you should delete it later because it's not going to sound well if you leave it there. Then we go to audio, bass and treble. I'm gonna put the bass up to 100 and treble to -100. So if we listen to this by itself, it should sound very different.
Just not mad. Bullshit, come on for that.
It's very muffled, and the bass is better to hear than in the original example.
Bullshit, come on for that.
In the original version, you can't hear the bass drum that good. So yeah, we got our bass to be more in the foreground, and now we're gonna do right click on it, go to keyframe assistant and click on convert audio to keyframes. That'll take a little while, and there you have a null object, audio amplitude, and it's got 3 effects on it. When you go to the keyframes, if you press U, you see there's a shitload of keyframes here. And if I select this one and go to the graph editor, you can actually see it's like the audio waves, called audio waves, I think. I don't know. But you can see it's actually fitting to the beat. Those are our drum hits. Let's go back here. We could actually delete the first two. Doesn't matter, we only need this one. So what we're gonna do is just put on whatever thing back on. We can now delete the song where we put the bass and treble on, and the other one back on. Alright. Now we go to effects, distort, and where is it? Transform. You can also go to your scale in the transform in the drop down menu here, but I choose to do it with an effect because normally you put it on a actually like I like to do it this way. Normally you put it on the adjustment layer and add the transform effect, and now we can do some fun stuff with it. We're gonna also add a fast blur, check repeat pixels, and okay, so we are going to use a expression which will basically take the data from here, the data from here to our blur effect and our transform effect, which will only use the scale one. You can use all these, but the scale one makes the most sense in this situation. So you hold down Alt, click on the blurriness, and that will bring up the expression. We're gonna link this one to the slider, which means whatever this value is, this value will be as well. But if you just click away, you'll see it's very blurred. So we're gonna go to bump here and see what the value is on this on the amplitude. We see it's about 70, and we want it to be about 4 in our blur effect. We want the value to be about 4. We just type in -70, and so you only get a slight blur every time the bass hits, like the drum hits, and you can see it works pretty well. Just preview that real quick so you can see what it looks like. It's not perfect, but it's really easy to do. You just need this adjustment layer and it'll work for the whole rest of the project, so it's definitely faster than doing it by hand. So let's just see how this looks. We could also just do negative, just put this to 65, and this should give them a more visual blur. But we're not done yet, so yeah. Next thing we want to do is do the same thing with the scale. But if we just copy this expression and put it into the scale expression panel, it's gonna look weird because we're how do you say it? Fuck. We have the -65 here, so this value goes into the negative numbers. That isn't a problem with the blur because the blur only goes to 0 and it doesn't go negative. So if I try to do it negative, it doesn't go. So what we're gonna do is just delete this real quick so it doesn't bug me. And there's definitely another way to do this with a little bit more complicated expression. But I kind of cheated and just added another. Added another fast blur. So we're gonna just, well, let's just copy this one, Alt and click, and paste it in here. So what this is, it's just the same one. Whenever it bumps, it goes up to about 4 or 11 even. We don't want that much, I think, so we're gonna set minus 70. It's on about 6. You can shut it off, by the way. Or you should shut it off. And so we're gonna all click on the scale and just click in here and go plus whatever this value is. So this value is 6.1. So it's 100 plus 6.1. And because the blur can't go underneath 0, we don't have the problem we did before where it scaled negatively too. So now the whole screen kind of scales when there's a bump of the bass drum. Let's see again how this looks.
Just not mad. Bullshit, come on for that. Someone
Too much. So to adjust this one, we're just gonna go into the second fast blur expression panel and just set it to about let's say 73. So this should look a little bit better.
just not mad. Bullshit, come on for that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that hop is back.
Yeah, like it's just a little bit too harsh in the first one. And the second one, it doesn't even do anything because we've gone too far. I guess this should. Well, 70 will do. Let's just leave it at that. This isn't perfect, but you have to play around with it to find the perfect one. So let's say 71. That's a little bit better. Alright, so that's basically it. But you can also use this technique in more interesting ways. Say you have a black solid, you're going to do a vignette. You do that by ellipse tool, double click on it, go to subtract. What I like to do in this technique is just adjust the mask a little bit so it's only on the bottom. We're gonna feather it out, shut it off right now, feather the mask out, and yep. And we go to the opacity by pressing T, by the way, and set it to this value. Let's just see, was it about 70 I think was the highest number? Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. So every time this bumps, we're gonna get a little bit of a fadey, or like a vignette on the bottom here. And you could use that as well with a white layer. Delete the mask off it. So we just have a white layer and adjust the expression so it's not that bright. Maybe to -50. So we get about 24%. And oh, that's the wrong one. Go to your white layer, so it's -50. There you go. And then set it to add to make it look nicer. And yeah, well, even -60 maybe. Just playing around, whatever looks good to your song and shit. But the one we have right now is whenever the bass drum hits, we get a blur, we get a little scale up, the bump, we get a flash, and the vignette look. So it should look pretty cool combined. Let's just see.
Just not mad. Bullshit, come on for that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that hop is back. I got my do-rag on with my fitted sitting on.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. This may not. The flash is still a, 'a, a, 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 Yeah, that should look better. So yeah, I like this technique a lot because it makes things a lot easier. I never used it for card edits before, but for music videos it's pretty good. So let's just see.
Just not mad. Bullshit, come on for that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that hop is back. I got my new rag.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just wanted to show you this cool little technique. Just a quick little tip to make your life easier, so you don't have to keyframe through the whole song. And this technique isn't just only be used with all what I showed you right now. With plenty of different things. I'll leave it up to you to think of the rest. So just use this technique in many different ways, and you will get a pretty good result. And yeah, I hope I could help you. And if you liked the video, leave a like. If not, just leave the video right now. And yeah, have a nice day.